Welcome to the OFX podcast. I'm Dave Claxton. Along with me, as always, is Fit Farm's footloose fanatic, Bethany McChesney. You get the reference on that one, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Can we
I do
tell
know. I know that movie.
you know that movie now
Yeah,
with Patrick Swayze?
yeah. But not the other one.
Uh, how you doing?
I'm good. I'm tired.
Me too.
A very busy weekend, but
Um, it's funny since we had Lanny on, we didn't get to talk about like some of the stuff that we normally talk about. Like I had a couple of killer workouts, and that one that I did just it crippled me.
hmm
That one with all the 1.5 body times your body weight deadlifts, 1.25 body weight times your body weight squats, the body weight bench press, which actually turned into weighted push-ups and then weighted pull-ups and all the biking between. It really, really, it hit hard.
hmm
I was like, this is not for, I don't know that I'll do it again. Most of them, I'm like, that was great. That was fun. That one, I don't think I'm going to do that again.
Yeah. Not all workouts are really worth the return.
No, no, no.
Like,
That was,
if you're destroyed for 2 or 3 days, you're kind of losing
yeah.
in the
And
end.
yeah, it was one of those ones like that. It would have been more like a build up for a competition or something like that. Not that I even think it would be a good competition. It's just I thought it would be a good test of fitness, and I think maybe it is, and maybe it isn't, but it hurt. It hit hard,
Yeah. hmm
and then I had that yeah. So that one, but then I've been Ryan and I have been doing this doubles one. That's just been fantastic. Just having so much fun with it. Doing basically just biking together on the concept two, and then doing like synchro movements. They're just
Yeah.
like, whatever movement it is, we just do it synchro with our weights and stuff. And it really makes it go by fast. It's a lot of fun.
Hmm.
So
I
I
like partner workouts a lot, but
oh,
I think you kind of have to be similar in height to do the synchro thing well.
well, not really. It's more like so. For example, we're doing like the first movement we did was synchro cleans, right? So she's got her barbell, I got my barbell. We do cleans, right? So got to clean it, and if she's not got hers up yet, I got to hold it up there till she gets hers up, and then we go
Oh,
down, boom, like that.
oh, I
Then
see.
at the end, right, we're doing pull-ups and doing pull-ups, and if I go over the bar and she doesn't get there right away, I have to wait. I'll run my chin over the bar for her to get up there. Or if she doesn't make it, then that rep doesn't count.
hmm
So stuff like that.
Yeah. So it's fun.
Yeah,
Like the
yeah.
goal is, yeah, to have fun.
And you work harder too, because I don't know, you're face to
Well, it
face.
sounds like she has to work harder.
She does work hard. She works very hard. She it pushes, and then we did like the bike setup where I do 2,000 meters, she does 1,500 meters, and we get done right about the exact same time.
hmm
Right. So it works really good. I like that. Hyrox Vegas went on this weekend. I figured we would show just, it was a massive event as far as attendance. It was like 17,000 people there.
Yeah, I mean, I think this is the biggest one yet in North America.
Yeah, absolutely. But it wasn't like, I mean, coming off the heels of Phoenix, like I kind of described it as like it was like the exhale after Phoenix. Like, but here we are with they still had, good pro wave. And so for the women, we figured we put out there Alyssa McKelney, Rachel Wade, and Chris Rogloski. That was your podium for the women. But some other ones we did have there, Alondra Greenlee,
Yeah,
one
she's
of
been
those guys.
coming back a bit.
Brooklyn Nichols out there, and Maria Fetchik back out on course.
hmm
So I thought that was really cool to see all them. And I mean, you think about this, so like Alyssa here, she picks up 105 points, right?
hmm
Like that. These races, although they might not have all the glory of some of the other ones, there's still points to be had for people to try to get in the Elite 15.
hmm
And for the men, Jack Driscoll, who again is just sopping up wins
Races
everywhere,
a lot.
right? Getting himself in great position. Grayson Kilgore and Aldo, all in capital, so I should probably yell this. Aldo Lozano Marquez from Mexico with a 60.05. Not bad.
Yeah.
yeah. So what I heard though, I heard good event, good stuff. Nothing very spectacular, no big controversy, which is kind of nice.
Mhm.
And for them to come out with a all new attendance record for the North America, I think is fantastic.
Yeah,
Um,
so we had some clients there, and it was a different location than the last Vegas race.
yeah, and from what I heard, it was better.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah. Cheryl was out there. Obviously, it lives in Vegas, and from what she said, it was a lot better. Sorry if
Hmm.
I'm a little distracted here. I'm where I stay through the week, and there's a little puppy.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah, we got a golden retriever puppy here named
like
Poppy.
actually a puppy?
Well, not a puppy puppy. I don't know how old, maybe a couple months, few months.
Oh.
Just excitable, very friendly, very dope. Typical golden retriever, right?
Yeah.
Like just stupid friendly.
Yeah. To a fault.
Yeah, yeah. Like you're breaking in the house. Can you get my ball?
Yeah.
So really good. He did try to steal my slippers.
Oh,
Yeah, no. So, uh, um, what have you been up to?
hockey.
Hockey. I heard you had a big game. Nicole was telling me you guys had a big game in was it in Brantford?
Yeah, so my daughter was in a tournament in Brantford this weekend. Um, yeah, so she played 4 games. We didn't stay, so there was a lot of driving back and forth. We did make it to the finals, and which was right after we watched the men's gold medal game.
We'll talk about that after.
Yeah, our game went very similar. It was tied 1-1, so we went into overtime, 5 minutes at 3-on-3. We dominated the game and we lost 2-1. So
Hey, it's puck luck, right?
yeah, yeah, they just, I mean, one girl got a good shot off, so and it went in, but it was a good weekend, and my son had 2 games. I'm the trainer for his team, and I'm on the bench for my daughters too. So it is a lot of hockey, and my son got in a good little fight on the one game, so that was cool. I had a proud mom
Mason, I'm proud of
moment.
you.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And then another true hockey moment too, where a kid had his face split open, lots of blood on the ice. Well, not on the ice. I caught it all, to keep it
You
off
caught
the
it all.
ice. Well, you kind of have to keep the ice clean. So he's like, oh, am I bleeding? I'm like, oh yeah, you're bleeding. So I'm catching the blood and I'm like, we're gonna have to go to the dressing room and deal with this. So we go off, tape him back together, all the steri strips, and he's like, I'm gonna go out and play. I'm like, are you sure? I'm like, okay, couple more layers of tape, put some KT tape on
I was
it.
gonna say KT tape over top
Oh,
was
it
really
was the
good.
best. Yeah, KT tape from like jawbone to jawbone. And I'm like, all right. I said, it's gonna hurt if you get hit, but I mean, it's gonna hold. We went to the hospital after. So this is
Too
twice
late.
now that Strathroy Emerge has complimented my steri stripping job. So I feel very good about my my role as the team trainer for Mason's team. So
Did you miss your calling?
yeah, I totally did.
A lot better than me. I did my one stitch and it left a huge scar. So I mean,
Yeah, I steri strip it real good, and it's actually it saves them stitching, and they've just been gluing them back together. So
yeah, I think that happens a lot. Unless it's a big one, that's the glue and the strips are
yeah.
much more popular now. And
Well, I find the sooner these have been pretty good cuts, but I find the sooner you can seal them up, and I mean I do a good job with I have wound cleaner and everything. I have a giant bag, like people make fun of it, but I'm like I promise you, if anything happens, I'm prepared. So I have wound cleaner and all the stuff for it, and so it's quite sterile by the time they get there. So.
what do you clean it with? Do you use like peroxide and like just like burn the hell
No, it
out?
is a it is
Come
a painless
on.
wound cleaner, so
Ah,
I don't want them in more pain. But yeah.
you haven't lived until you were like an 80s kid and cut your knee open on your
And they
bike.
dump
And they
peroxide
dump
on
a
it.
bottle on it, just like you could almost feel the acid burning.
Yeah, and it goes white.
You don't mind. You're not afraid of the injury. You're afraid of the
The
cure.
peroxide, yeah, it's so true.
Dump that on there. Oh, it's fantastic. Yeah, that's good. That's good. And I, it's got to be. Is it close to the? You guys, it must be playoffs times there soon, isn't it?
It's, I mean, so M seems kind of in a bit of a play down situation. It's really confusing. We have like these 3 rounds of playoffs, and it's with Mason's team, but where his final weekend will be April 28th. So we still have like 2 full months, but it does slow down a little bit with Mason's team. M's team, it's going to be done probably by March break. But yeah, there's the hockey season is the longest season for sure.
So he got in a fight. Is that a suspension? Was it a real fight or was it
No,
a scrum?
well, it was a little bit more wrestling.
It was a scrum.
Like it was, yeah, it was a bit more of like a headlock and then throw him into the boards. And but the suspensions came from the bench brawl that happened around him. So it was in like the last 30 seconds of a game with a team that's rivals of us and this kid. And so some of the kids go to school together. So the buildup of these games is so big. Like there's gym class bets on who would win in a fight and stuff. So it's always quite an aggressive game. So this kid was just getting really frustrated that Mason was not getting knocked off his feet and he kept standing him up and, you know, plowing
No.
him into the boards. And so it was a big hit that Mason gave him in the last. He thought he had a breakaway and Mason stood him up again, took him into the boards. And so then there was a whole, he freaked out, headlock situation, throw him into, and then the team on the ice, as the refs are breaking up Mason's fight, there's a brawl that breaks out with all the other guys. So that's where the suspensions came from, because that's where there was actual like throwing fists and a couple sticks. And so, yeah, and then we had 3 guys in the box, and Mason didn't even get a penalty.
All right then. So
I don't know. I don't know. I think they just threw a bunch of kids in the box. One kid got sent off, and they kind of tried to run the clock.
so my rules of etiquette for a hockey fight. This is my etiquette.
Mhm.
Gotta ditch the stick. Throw the stick away. 'Cause that's not cool. We don't like
Yeah.
stick. Like
And that's
that's
what I say to the boys too, because our only suspension went from a kid using a stick. And I'm like, you can't use your stick. Use your fist. Like you use your shoulder. I don't care, but drop the stick. Like just enough with it. But
yeah, yeah. I remember. Oh, yeah. Well, they were fun. Good
yeah,
fun.
hockey fights is fun. Yeah.
They were more like, well, I mean, I think the fights that we had then as youth were probably more fights than they do now because I think like we didn't our punishment wasn't as severe.
Yeah, they don't really let fights go anymore at
Yeah.
all. And it's really more it's more wrestling and then the refs basically sit on them. So
Yeah.
there's not they don't like, oh, we'll give them 20 seconds to kind of get it out of their system. They don't really let any of it go. So,
Yeah, I remember one time. It wasn't me, I was just on the ice and one of the smallest, meekest guys I ever knew got in a fight with a guy on the other team who was probably the second smallest, meekest guy I've ever known.
mm,
And they just squared off and they were just nothing really happening. Just both dropped their
yeah.
gloves and squared off and nothing happening. And a couple of us were just going to go and pull them apart. And the linesman go, nope, nope, stay back. And I just looked at the linesman like, yeah, you wouldn't want to get in there, would you?
Hmm.
It's dangerous.
Hmm.
Eventually, they just drifted apart, and that was it.
Yeah. Well, and the suspensions are really severe now.
Yeah.
Like it's not unusual to get 7 games. So, I mean, that's basically a whole double playoff round. So,
Yeah, we kind of made a joke today. A friend of mine at work, he said he was watching some girls hockey on the weekend, and he said this one girl like tomahawk chopped this other girl from behind, like
Ooh.
two hand across, like almost in the head, and she got like just a penalty, minor penalty. And I said it's a good thing she didn't, utter some kind of offensive slur because that would have been like 7 games.
Yeah, it's
So
true. Yeah, the pendulum swung too far with that one for sure.
yeah,
There's
yeah.
there's
Tomahawk chop, okay, hurt
yeah.
someone's feelings. No, that's it. You're gone.
Yeah. Yeah, we had a kid get came into the season still serving a 7 game for using a bad word.
There you go. That
Yeah.
that tells it all. So you want to talk Canada hockey?
Yeah, sure. Mhm. Yeah, so when I wasn't at the arena, I was watching hockey on TV.
Yeah, we had it. So we had the DEKA Strong Farm Girl, and we had
Mhm.
it on during the event
Oh, good for you.
because we
Yeah.
normally we
Otherwise,
normally
everyone would be on their phone anyways.
that's right. So normally we have a TV set up with the leaderboard on it. So
Yeah.
as soon as you get your time, you goes on the leaderboard, you see how you did and all that stuff and how everyone's done on the day. So until the game was over, we just had the game on that computer. Well, no, it wasn't the computer. It feeds through the computer onto a TV screen,
Mhm.
and everyone's watching. And so there's a story out there, like on Instagram, of Ryan and I doing our run, and I'm in the middle of the tank push when Canada scores.
Ugh.
When Canada scores, and everybody's like cheers, and then I go faster, and then they cheer. It was motivating. It was good. Uh,
Yeah.
so yeah, I think again that Canada game though, same thing is like it just puck luck. It happens. But the States were a good team.
Yeah. I mean, we
I
far
think
outplayed them, but
yeah,
there was,
100%. But that happens.
yeah, it does. It
Yeah.
does. Yeah, I mean, their goalie was by far their MVP. So,
But I mean, how many times I think in the past couple of years he's won the Vezina, two or three times in the past say 5 years. He plays
mhm.
for Winnipeg, Connor Hellebuck, and he's a damn good goalie.
Yeah. Yeah,
So
he really is. So,
and it happens. And I will say, and people are saying, I still don't like the 3-on-3 overtime. I do not understand how in a playoffs you can't just let them play it out, right? Three on
mhm.
three, 3-on-3 better than a shootout, way better than a shootout.
Mhm.
But just let them play it out, let them go. I mean,
Well, and I think in a lot of the tournaments that my kids play in, it is 3-on-3, and it does speed up the game for sure because there's a lot more scoring chances. But I people would have watched that
well,
men's game all day. Like there's no curfew. It's not like there's
yeah,
another team waiting to come on the ice. Like let them play. Like if they
yeah,
go five overtimes, which is highly unlikely, I mean, the restaurants are just going to keep selling more beer. So just
yeah.
let
Everyone's gonna
them
be happy.
play.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. No one's gonna shut it off. I remember watching New Jersey and Buffalo one time, Brodeur versus Hasek, like six overtimes, and I
Yeah.
stayed through the whole thing.
Yeah.
Well, I
Yeah.
didn't stay, but I mean, stayed awake and watched the whole thing, right?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, exactly. It just changes the game too much, I think. So,
yeah. Overall, I mean, hey, Canada hockey, two silvers, and Riley made this point. She said it was very nice of us to let the States have the gold medals, considering they've been going through a rough time lately, and that it was kind of us to sympathetically kind of give them one. So,
yeah, and they haven't won in 46 years, so
so I think it's good for them.
maybe yeah.
This is your new miracle. But yes, but no, I'm not going to play the, oh, we got robbed or this or that or nothing like that. Good game. It happens.
Yeah, but no, that's sport for sure. And I mean it's so interesting because silver is such a heartbreaking medal to get. And I remembered having a conversation with my daughter about it too, because I mean the bronze medal feels so much better.
Because you got to win the bronze.
Exactly. You win the bronze, but you lose and get the silver.
Can we cram the stupid stuffies up your ass?
Oh my God. Imagine handing a stuffy to Connor McDavid and Sidney Crosby. You're like, congrats, here's your stuffy.
I would be embarrassed.
I would be so
I wouldn't do it.
embarrassed.
I wouldn't do it. They'd be like, okay, you got to hand these guys the silver medals. Okay, I'll do that. Yeah, I know everybody's kind of upset, but I'll do
Yeah,
that.
but they'll
And give
take it. Yeah.
and give them this stuffy. I'm like, you shove that up your ass. No way. I'm not. Fuck that.
Like
No way.
every one of them threw it in the trash can, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Maybe one of them might have hopefully they handed it to kids on the way out. That's
Yes, no, you're right. Yeah.
hopefully. But
Like
but
sign it. Yeah, sign it and donate it to something.
but my God, like who had that idea? And then who was with that person that had that idea and went, yeah, that's a winner. Let's do that.
I know.
Like, come on, even if they win, like even if you win gold and they hand you a stuff, you're gonna be like, what the fuck is this thing for?
I know.
Like,
I know. It was really
anyway,
funny.
yeah, yeah, just stuffies. No fucking good. That's just
Mhm.
like egg in the face.
Yeah. Yeah. I did really I love the way like no one was doing anything else but watching the Canadian hockey game on Sunday and with the women's game also.
Yeah,
Um
Which
on
again, another great game.
yeah. Yeah, it really was. And yeah, it's just I love it's just so uniting. And I mean, hockey is so big, especially again in my community. Like hockey is
Yeah.
everything. So yeah, like everyone was watching it. Like we literally adjusted our long run schedule, like and everything was kind of planned around it. And I remember during the Canada-Finland game, the semifinals, Emerson was playing a game in her tournament, and I had my phone like on the bench, kind of behind going, and the ref would swing by and he'd be like, "What's the score?" I'm like, "Still 1-0." He's like, "Okay." And he's like, "I tried to give up this game, but nobody would take it." And I'm like, "Sorry." I'll just keep sending you updates.
Timeout. 1-1.
Yeah, I'm like, they scored. What? Yeah, it was
Yeah.
funny. Hmm.
So, like I said, though, you want to talk about my PR because they put Ryan and I onto a PR
Okay.
and an unexpected PR because this is like we set this PR I think probably 2 or 3 races before that we'd done 2 or 3 runs before and then missed it the next couple times. And this one going into it, we're like, yeah, we're not fit right now. Like most of the stuff I've been focused on is again the same as I did last year, strength for the beginning of the year and then get the cardio up through. So we're not expecting it. Rye's not had a great training block, as good a training block as she's hoped. I think she constantly seems to have a lot of niggling stuff going on, so hadn't really had the training block. And then yeah, we actually, and I mean this pays off. I took a little bit off at the beginning. So like, I mean, normally I've been rowing about a 130, maybe just under a 130. And this time I rode a 135
Hmm.
and then ended up I'd like to say I tried to take off more on the bike, but I didn't. I still just hit, but it was a 45-second bike, somewhere around there. So I mean that's decent for me in the middle of a run.
Hmm.
And then I think it was just the back end, like after that, I think we had a really quick tank. I haven't Rise got the splits, I haven't looked at them yet. But I'm guessing I think we must have just had a really good tank and then a solid burpees after. And yeah, it's like 6 second PR, 6, 7 second PR. Like
Okay.
we were already pretty good. That puts us number 4 on the board.
Hmm.
Or 2 for the mile, 4 for the strong. And yeah, we were really excited. We were really surprised, really excited. I'm like, that was great.
Hmm.
And still, if you've never done a team thing with your partner, significant other, spouse, whatever you want to call them,
Hmm.
um, life mate, anyway, do it.
Hmm.
It's a lot of fun. Well, actually, I shouldn't say that. I've seen some other people have some really bad experiences, but for me, it's a lot of fun.
I have seen some couples that should not.
Mm.
I do partner workouts. I did one for Valentine's Day. And I have a couple that I thought they'd be divorced by the end of it.
Well, having raced with you,
Mhm.
not as a couple,
Mhm.
I could see it being sketchy for you. You know, maybe not like I mean, Jeff, I'm sure Jeff's got to be pretty fucking patient.
I yell like with coaching. Some people can handle it, and I know the difference.
Ah, speaking of yelling, it was funny. Chelsea finally broke 13
Yeah.
and went sub 13, and I judged her, and I was vocal.
Hmm.
She was very very appreciative, but
But
I
I
think
feel like Chelsea is
yeah
the type of person. She comes from a rugby hockey background. She's used to people yelling in her face.
yeah yeah yeah.
Mhm.
And I mean, she said like she wanted it, right? So I mean, I know
Yeah.
knowing her very well like that, and it's all very positive. I'm not the negative yeller. I'm a positive yeller, right?
Yeah, yeah, no. You're not yelling insults.
No, 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 no.
Mhm.
It's positive. And yeah, she hit it. I mean, that's sub 13 for a strong solo that's quick.
Yeah.
Like I was really impressed, but and oh, she had a lot of athletes there. She had a
Hmm.
whole crew, great crew. Everybody was really good. We had a lot of new people.
That's awesome to still see new people coming out.
Yeah, a lot of new people, which was great. Lots of PRs, lots of new people. It was really good. Typical farm girl. If you ever have a chance to come out to it, come out, it's always fantastic. always good
Hmm.
time. Um, and I mean, we always talk about adding a second lane, and I'm like, nope, you can't. There's not enough room. This is just set up just the way it
Yeah.
should be.
I mean, again, if it's not broke, don't
No,
fix it. And if she sells out all the time, then why would you, well, don't change
yeah,
it.
no, it's fantastic. We
Mhm.
do miss you. We need to get you back out for another run.
Yeah, I would really I'd really love to do it with one of my kids. I think that would be really fun. Mhm.
We had two of those. Nicole did hers with her cousin.
Uh-huh.
Did very well.
Uh-huh.
And we had
Like
another
her
one.
niece.
Was it niece? Okay, maybe niece, maybe niece.
Yeah. Mhm.
And then we had another one with one of the farm girl clients and her son, 13-year-old son.
Mhm.
And they did really good. They had done a run through with me, and then I think they beat it by like, you know, 12, 15 seconds, something like that. So
Mhm.
very, very happy. A lot of PR. So it was really, but I wanted to pair up the two kids together
Mhm.
and have them turn one out, but it didn't happen. Didn't happen.
Mhm. Yeah,
They-
I think it'd be cool if my kids did one too, but
Well, I think, but he's 14 now, so it's be an adult kid when he gets.
right. Oh, yeah. So, yeah,
So
he has to kind of
Emerson to
like,
team up with Nicole's niece.
yeah, we talked about that too. That
That'd
could
be.
be a thing. So,
And by the
yeah.
way, I gotta mention this too. Joel,
Uh-huh.
his burpees and his lunges just were oh, so beautiful. And from what he's come back from,
Yeah, he had a
it
hip
just
replacement.
yeah, it's just like I remember last year him barely able to walk
Hmm.
with a cane, and this year he's like they were textbook gorgeous. It was awesome. I was just so happy. I was judging somebody else and I kept sneaking peeks, like watching Joel Dubers. So it was a
Well,
lot of
and they work really hard.
yeah.
And I mean, there's a lot of people that wouldn't continue to fight so hard after the type of surgery that Joel had. And
Mhm.
he was right back at it after a couple days. So people should pay attention to stuff like that too. I know we love to highlight, the Chelsea Grants and stuff, but what people like Joel and Nicole are doing is extremely impressive too. Like how far Nicole has come over the years too. And I mean, we all witnessed her first one that was 39 minutes and like she's chopped her time in half. And
Oh,
Joel has a hip replacement and not even that long ago, what, 6, 7 months, and like he's back just in great form. So, and that takes a lot when things are really stacked up against you. And even it's not even like all the doctors and physios that he's worked with have been always super supportive of it. But I mean, you have to also trust your body and know what it can handle. And sometimes you just gotta lean into it a little bit and just see what happens. So I think the body is a pretty remarkable thing and pretty adaptable and probably can handle a little bit more sometimes than we give it credit.
yeah, yeah, absolutely. And
Mhm.
obviously the training and the health helps, right?
Yeah.
I think they do the work. They're putting in the work, and that's what'll do it. And they
Yeah.
have a good coach, Beth.
They have a great coach. She's the
Great
best.
coach. Awesome coach. We don't talk about that very much. Are you looking for clients, Beth? Are you looking for any, or are you good?
Yeah, no, I love coaching. I don't advertise it a whole lot because I really like getting to know my clients and coaching them where they're at and what they really need. And my coaching is all very individualized. It's and So having a lot would be tricky for me the way I like to coach, but I really like to coach. I really like to coach people who do want to, like obviously running being my background, I love coaching people who want to lean a little bit more into that too. But yeah, and I've raced DEKA and Hyrox and um, training people for that too. I do have pretty good insight into how to
Yep.
see success there too. But yeah, I really like coaching. But yeah, I don't want to overwhelm myself with too much and then not give it the value that I think, it deserves.
And I'll say this, and I think I talk about this even less, but we actually do coaching as well.
Hmm.
I think I might talk about it less than you. I almost don't like to mention it, but you know what? Might as well. And
Hmm.
because I will, the only reason I'm saying is because we did have some athletes as well get
Hmm.
PRs and do really well on the weekend, and they're doing fantastic. So it's very exciting. So yeah, maybe you never know. We're very, very selective. Same thing. It's got to be the right person.
Yeah.
for what we do. And if you're looking to be a great runner, I'm not interested. I'll
Yeah,
send
you
you
kind
I'll
of
send
have
you
to
I'll send you
pick.
right to Beth.
Yeah. Yeah,
I'll
please.
send you right to Beth. But
Don't-
if you're looking to get a good DEKA and get really good at that, that's probably more it,
Mhm.
more
Yeah,
on my
like
hands.
the Deca Strong would be
Yeah.
your.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Yeah. DEKA strong. If you want to get good at the ruck, I am the age group niche division niche sport world champion.
hmm
So yeah. Anyway, um, yeah, we had a really good time. There's more events coming up. I think Brantford. I think Pure Impact has a mile coming up next weekend. If I might be wrong on that. I don't know. My calendar is so full. I'm everywhere. And
Yeah. Are you doing the CrossFit Open? Because I'm just thinking of more things to add to your schedule.
okay, okay. Oh, all right. We haven't had this talk.
No, I know.
Why do you want to do it?
Like, I'm not registering. I'm not giving them any money. But I usually like to attempt the workouts. So we have a bit of a contingent that has come to us from a CrossFit gym
Mhm.
recently. And some like really strong athletes from the CrossFit community. So I would love to support them and still tr doing the open. No one's wanting to be on a leaderboard or anything, but it is fun to still be a part of it and do the workouts and see how you stack up. So
Do it like the
we're,
Friday Night Lights.
yeah, exactly. So we're still considering doing something like that. Only it'd probably be Sundays because Friday nights are always home hockey games. Sorry, it is what it is.
It's Sunday morning church at Fit Farm.
Well, long run Sunday into CrossFit Sunday afternoon.
So no, yeah. I mean, I did not plan to sign up this year, mostly because I mean, when you and I did them, we could do them at home, and you didn't need like
Yeah, COVID times.
yeah. So now I think it's like you need a certified CrossFit judge, but not just certified because I actually have my CrossFit judge certification, but also they have to have the level one, or
Oh,
if you do it not at an affiliate,
mm,
right? And I'm not a member of an affiliate. So let's say I wanted to do it at home or at Cole's Gym or at Farm Girl or whatever, I would have to go and hire some person to do it. I'm like, I'm not doing that. But so will I sign up? Probably not. Will I go through and do the workouts and do the score? And yeah, I'll do that. That'll be fun.
yeah,
Because they're usually pretty, especially the first ones, usually, I mean, let's be honest, it's usually dumbbells and burpees of some kind now.
yeah, yeah.
Um,
The
and
first
then,
ones I like, there's always the one at the last one that has some muscle ups or something or barbell snatches, and then I'm like, yeah, I'm out here.
so last year, or the last year I did it, I kind of screwed up because the first one was like burpees and dumbbell snatches. And I mean, I just ate that one up for me, like, right, did
Yeah.
really well on that. Then the next one, I can't remember what it was, but it had box overs, double unders, and rowing or something like that.
hmm
And my double unders are legendarily stupid, right? And so I didn't do it, right? I didn't do that one, which is dumb because I probably should have done it just to put in a score. Yeah, because that was had I done it and put in a score, I would have made it to the quarterfinals. So then the third one was, I want to say rowing, thrusters, and pull-ups. And then the thrusters in the next round got heavier, and then you had to do muscle ups. And so I got to there, and at the time I didn't have my muscle up down. So I didn't get any muscle up in, but still with the score where I got to the point, because that's what they did. And actually, I like the way when CrossFit does this, it put this last kind of gymnastic thing, this higher skill level thing at the end.
hmm
So your whole workout wasn't just shot. You could still kind of get to that point and still have a score to put on the board.
hmm
And because I did that and so many other people were very similar, that still put me in a decent spot. And I would have got the quarterfinals. So anyway, long story short, yeah, I'll do it, especially if it's laid out properly and it'll be
hmm
a lot of fun. If it wasn't on a Sunday, I would consider coming down to do it with the group. That'd be
hmm
Sunday's a little tougher. We'll see. When it's what is it next week that comes or 2 weeks? I heard.
They come out this Thursday.
Okay, so I heard the sales were ahead of last year's, which they desperately needed, but that they started slowing down compared to last year, right? So they're not right off the hop, they were way ahead of last year's, and then they've kind of come closer together. And now we'll see what happens once they do their open announcement. And I think their open announcement's very important for them. Like if they drop the ball on that, I think it could be very disastrous.
Mm.
I don't know. I was watching that, and then been paying attention to the WFP as well. They've announced their three races again, or three competitions again this year, and all the people signed up. And Laura Horvath looks like she will not be in the games again this year. She'll do WFP only, and no T in
No,
the games. So the CrossFit Games will suffer from probably not being able to say they have
the
even
fittest person on earth. Yeah.
reasonably claim they have the fittest woman in the world.
Hmm.
However, that does open the door for Emma Lawson to possibly win.
Yeah, who knows? Like, who knows going to be fit this year?
Yeah, it should be a good one. It should be. I'll watch it again. I thought they did a better job last year, but we'll see. We'll see how it all goes. I know. It's still that bitter taste, eh?
Yeah, I mean, they didn't really make any real changes or acknowledge
Didn't.
anything. So
No, no,
I
they
think they're
just
just hoping that time will make people forget.
yeah, yeah. It's like that. It's just let it go, and I mean, that's why we don't sign up. Another reason we don't sign up is they haven't fixed it.
Yeah,
They say they have, but they haven't done shit. And that's
no.
why I still don't understand the people who don't like the idea of the WFP thing. Like it's just another spot for these athletes to make money who are trying to do stuff. So
Hmm.
it is what it is. You getting ready for your run? When's the what's 50K or Little Loop? What's first?
Around the Bay is first.
Oh, that's soon, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. April 12th. Yeah.
Okay, I was thinking March for some reason.
No, it's usually March. It
Hmm.
is usually the last weekend of March, but
Okay,
they moved it back 2 weeks because of a soccer game.
okay.
Soccer game. I know people soccer fans are mad at me, but there's a big soccer game.
World Cup probably.
Yeah, probably is it?
That's a big one. That's
Yeah.
possibly the biggest sporting event in the world, possibly. But
Uh,
I'm not a soccer guy either, so
yeah, no. Yeah, so they moved it back a little bit, but yeah, we have that. Um, and then I have 250Ks pretty soon after. So I got a scary message about the QMT 50. Just some people warning me about how technical it is.
oh,
Apparently, I need to start learning how to run with poles.
interesting. Have you ever
So if
done it?
anyone has any tips, I don't even know the first thing about buying poles. So they said like 95% of the people at Startline will have poles. So
should we Google what you should do to buy pole?
well, I'm probably just gonna phone a friend and get some information from someone that knows.
Probably.
I don't know.
Let's
I feel
see
like I
here.
might have thrown myself into something I might not be ready for, but that's okay.
All right, let's see. All right. I asked ChatGTP what you should consider when buying running poles.
Okay.
All right. Uh,
Light.
well, first it says purpose and use, right? Trail slash ultra, light but strong. So I guess what you're doing is trail and ultra, right?
Yeah.
So it says you want light but strong. You'll use them on rough terrain and long distances. So weight, lighter the better. Carbon fiber is lightest but can be more fragile. Aluminum is slightly heavier but more durable and often more affordable.
Okay.
Length and adjustability. So the fixed ones, common in ultra and trail running, very light, very reliable. Pick your ideal length, about 100 to 120 centimeters, depending on height and terrain. Must
Okay.
be correct length for effective pole use. Adjustable, I'm going to assume, yeah, just materials, carbon fiber. Grip type. Well, grip types for hands comfortable. Foam, comfy, wick sweat, good for long runs. Cork, natural feel, breathable, great if you're getting sweaty. And rubber, good in the cold and wet, but can be slippery when wet or when sweaty. That doesn't make any sense. If it's good in the cold and the wet, why is it going to be slippery when it's sweaty? You think it'd be slippery when it's wet. Straps, you want adjustable straps, comfortable padded.
Hmm.
Locking mechanisms. Oh my, there's so much stuff here.
See, this is a whole new world to me. I feel like I need to go into a pole store.
Budget.
Someone I feel like they're going to be really expensive.
Okay, you want to see the price range here? Entry level, $40 to $70 for occasional hikers. Mid-level for trail runners in frequent use, 80 to 150. High, race slash ultralight enthusiast, 160 plus.
Okay, so it's like buying another pair of shoes.
Yeah, actually not even expensive shoes.
Okay. Yeah, I was thinking it'd be more like 250, 300.
So there you go. That's what ChatGPT says about buying running poles.
All right, so if anyone has any real insight.
Beth, I'll ask you a straight up question. Will you feel like a goofy knob if you're running with poles?
No, not if everyone else is doing it.
What if you show up with your poles and you're the only one?
Well, from what I've heard, everyone has poles at this race.
What if they don't? What if you're being lied to?
I'm gonna lose sleep over this now. I don't know. I don't think so. Because even when we did the bad thing, people had poles.
I think people, if it's a 50K and it's rough terrain ultra, probably some. I remember watching Spartan Games and that they had that went ultra marathon guy there and he used pole, Mike something or other.
Yeah.
He used poles. I mean, I remember him too. He was hilarious. He did a 22-minute DEKA strong. And
Yeah.
and but yeah, but he was using poles and he was the only one, but he was cruising.
Yeah. Well, apparently this one, it's so technical, it has a 50% DNF rate.
Hmm.
Mhm.
Did you research any of this before you signed up?
A little bit. I did know. I did
No.
know.
No. Why you
I,
lying?
well, I had heard that it was one of the most technical races in Ontario. So I'm like, sign me up. But then when I'm starting to hear people's stories, I'm like, oh man, I've done 150K.
Yeah. How much you run in a week now?
I average like 50 to 55.
Yeah. Okay.
Mm. Plus, like I do a lot of other stuff too. So,
Yeah.
like I'll get up to 70 or 80, but like I don't know. I don't have time for big volume because I do still prioritize gym stuff. So, running, 60 to 70K a week on my average plus 3 or 4 good gym sessions. So,
You need like a C2 bike with a computer table. And then you
yeah,
can do that.
if I could do that, if I
Yeah.
could do computer work while on a spin bike, I would definitely do that.
You could totally do that.
Yeah, I have to buy another piece of equipment.
Well, do you have do you have any kind of bike at all or just an assault bike?
I have a spin bike, but it's like one that you would use in a spin class. Like I got it from a gym.
Is it not comfortable?
No.
Oh.
Yeah.
See, I've fallen in love with the C2 bike.
Yeah.
I didn't think I
We talked
would.
about. Could you put a laptop on it?
Oh, I would just build I think you could I think you could build an attachment and I wouldn't be surprised if they sell an attachment for it that you could put a little table on it.
Yeah, I should do something like that. Just beef up the aerobic.
Because I swear I think I might get one this year and put it outside at the trailer and just sit there for like 3 hours in front of the TV, just
Yeah.
pedaling, just
Yeah.
getting more and
I
more.
do I do incline hiking, um,
Yeah.
but I can't work at the same time.
No, I find that too. Anytime, like I on the treadmill, even like incline hiking to just, and I can't do it as long. Like I find it's a little rougher on the back because of the position you're in, and compared
Oh, I
to,
could do it for hours.
no, I don't know,
Yeah.
it's just me, but I mean, another thing about 90% of the time I do it, I have a ruck on too. So anyway, maybe that's just dumb, but
Yeah.
the bike I just feel it's almost like, to me, it feels like free cardio,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
And so I like I love and Ryan and we've been talking about actually getting two and just setting them up side by side. So we just chat and cardio and watch TV
Yeah.
like instead of
Like
sitting.
throw out the couch and just have the bites.
Yes, that's about exactly it.
Yeah.
So we ain't throwing that couch out there. We gotta have some couch time.
Yeah. Mhm.
We're cuddly folks. So cool. Um, yeah, other than that, I'm not sure what's coming up soon. Might be a big change for me coming soon, so maybe go into that next week.
Yeah, okay. We'll know next week.
We'll know next week. Big change next week, maybe. So we'll go
Mhm.
through that. But other than that, I'm good. I enjoyed the Olympics. I'm down to do some CrossFit Open, and I PR'd at my DEKA, and I'm really gonna
Life is good.
life is good. Life is good. Other than it's still fucking cold.
Yeah, another cold spell. I'm really over it.
I'm getting closer and closer to my last winter of work outside being over. So
Hmm.
I'm excited.
Hmm.
All right. Cheers, Beth.
Yeah, cheers. You look like you're drinking a Japanese beer.
I am, but it's Japanese non-alcoholic beer. Asahi.
Nice.
It's one of my favorites now. It's really good.
Mm, mhm.
Jesse had athletic brew at her that DEKA too.
Nice.
Oh, you know what? But okay. I don't know if I can announce this now, I think. So Rye is now becoming a Canadian citizen.
Okay.
She's done her test. All is done. She's just got to do the swearing in.
Hmm.
And one of the girls, that farm girl, brought in some a little gift for her of non-alcoholic champagne. Or I don't know if it's exactly champagne or what it's called, but it's champagne,
Uh-huh.
right? And it was really quite good,
Hmm.
which is good because non-alcoholic wine tastes like trash.
Yeah, it
So,
does. Yeah.
the champagne being good, so they had some cheerses with some mimosas,
Nice.
non-alcoholic mimosas. So that was really cool.
Nice. That's awesome.
Yeah, so we're excited. She's doing her swearing in this weekend.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, we're very excited.
Hmm.
Anyway, all right.
You should do a shot with like maple syrup and something.
She's quite fond of that maple. It's like a maple liqueur comes in like can't remember.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
Yeah. Mhm. Yeah,
yeah,
do
she likes that.
that.
She likes that.
Yeah.
I think I'd even do one for her for that.
Yeah, do that.
All right. All right, let's get out of here, Paul.
All right. Thanks so much, everyone, for listening. Definitely a mixed bag tonight, but as always, keep crushing it, keep doing your thing. Canada, you made us proud in more ways than one. So congrats on the Olympic Games too.
Take care.